WIP Afternoon Show with Ike, Spike, and Fritz. Ike, hello, sir.
Spike, holla at your boy.
Huh. You normally say Spike Fritzy. Holla at your boy. There's another day.
Yeah.
This kid.
Yeah, this guy.
You put his name in the show, he thinks he doesn't even have to come to the show.
How about that?
Right?
Seriously.
Yes, we'd love to put your name in the show, Jack. You're so important.
Yeah.
Now he ain't gonna come.
Yeah, now he's not here.
Tummy hurts. Got a day off today. He's got a day off last week. His tummy, yada yada yada.
Good point.
It was weird. He had a thing day after a long weekend, long holiday weekend. It's weird. It's today.
Tough Phillies weekend too.
Ooh, weird how that happens. Weird how that happens.
Tough Phillies
huh,
weekend.
Jack? Where are you now, buddy? So Ben Kinney in for Jack Fritz today.
Yeah, BK's in.
You're on it. You're on. Good job, Ben. Good job. So I want to preface this with I still am happy with the Phillies. And the Phillies are playing well and leading the division and all of those things. I want to preface it with I'm still having a good time. They lost 3 or 4. It happens. Yada, yada, yada. Blah, blah, blah. I do not need to see Taijuan Walker or Whit Merrifield in a Phillies uniform ever again on the field. They can sit in the dugout. They can be in the clubhouse. They cannot be on the field playing for the Phillies. First, with Taijuan Walker, and I was telling you and Jack, I've been telling you guys for weeks, nobody cares what you say before, but I'm telling you, I was telling you, you're like, well, they win games, they win games. I have seen enough of Taijuan Walker. I don't need a guy every 5th day for my best team in baseball going out and throwing batting practice against the other team once every 5th day. Every inning that Taijuan Walker gets out of in Major League Baseball is a lucky inning. The other team hitting lasers everywhere. And you're lucky at some point that you have a player standing where one of those lasers is going. All of that, and he's bad vibes. And Whit Merrifield, or Whitfield as we call him, because he's still hitting under 200, it was supposed to be this super utility guy, can play at all different positions. He's a professional hitter. Guy's hitting $189, making an error on an easy pop-up yesterday that turns a 6-4 game, which, by the way, is within reach, to an 8-4 game that's not within reach. If I play Cody Clemens, when Trey Turner comes back, enough of Whit Merrifield, I don't care what it costs, and Taijuan Walker, you cannot be a serious team as a contender. We're a contender. We're going to win the World Series. By the way, we're throwing a Little League pitcher out every 5th day. I just can't do it.
Yeah,
those guys can't be on the field anymore.
Yeah, see, this is what, and I'm not saying you're new to this thought because you've been on Taijuan Walker, and so has a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, Merrifield, I think we all expected a little more out of Whit Merrifield coming here based on his track record. 35 years old, maybe Father Time has caught up to him, and he doesn't have one more sort of season in him. I'll say this. Don't have much leg to stand on in defense of Taijuan Walker. I really don't. I mean, other than the fact that they would win when he pitched, what else could you possibly say?
He stinks.
Yeah, I mean, what else could you possibly say?
Every inning, I'm crossing my fingers when he goes out of there.
Sure.
It's not going to be a 5-run inning.
Yeah.
Every inning.
And you pretty much got what you expected yesterday out of Taijuan Walker. Now, with Merrifield, I would say this. I'm not ready to give up on him yet. Now, if you want to sit him for a while, not play him, I don't know how that makes him more productive. It seems to me he may just need more at-bats.
He's at 100 at-bats.
I know,
it's
I
only
hear
been a
you.
third of the season.
I'm grasping for straws. I'm trying to, because he's going to be here. They're not going to get rid of him. They're going to play him. I think any type of moves that are drastic, to me, sends off signals of panicking. And that's not Rob Thompson. Rob Thompson is stared in the face of, why is Schwarber leading off and he's batting 160, 170? Like, he stood in the face of that for 2 years with Kyle Schwarber, and it paid off for him. Right? So he's had these sort of moments with players where he's stuck with them, and eventually he's been more right than wrong. Taijuan Walker, I'm not even sure that's a Rob Thompson thing. I can't even put that on Rob Thompson. You pay a guy the type of money they're paying Taijuan Walker. I don't think anybody feels comfortable just having $18 million sit in the dugout every night.
Pay him to play somewhere else. I'm being honest.
Okay, if you can trade him, great.
Eat his salary and have somebody else take him. There must be somebody who needs 5 innings every 5th day. Here's what
I don't think you'll get much of an argument from anybody if they traded Taijuan Walker.
215-592-9494. Are you worried about Taijuan Walker? I cannot see him pitch again. Here's what Rob Thompson said yesterday.
Rob, with Wheeler tomorrow, off day Thursday, the bullpen mostly fresh. What was the thing behind Walker in the 6th that was still a one-run game?
Well, I mean, we're in a down game. I was happy with the way he was throwing. I was happy with his pitch count. So, and who knows what Wheeler does tomorrow. So,
poor guy's got to lie to everybody. I liked the way he was throwing. Mm-hmm. I liked his pitch count. I assume his arm didn't fall off. So I assume that is the only good thing about what Taijuan Walker did yesterday. I just don't think as a serious contender and a serious franchise, you can run somebody as bad as him out every 5th day. Well, I understand it's the 5th starter, but you have Turnbull sitting in the bullpen. Mm-hmm. I can't take them seriously. I'm not going to watch any more games that he pitches.
Well, that's a little drastic because the team is still fun to watch, and they usually hit and score runs when he's out there. I mean, he's been giving up the same 4 or 5 runs every outing. They just tend to score 6, 7 runs, and that's why he usually wins or the team wins when he's out there. It didn't happen yesterday. I'm not blaming the game on a lack of hitting, although, 7 hits scattered? Is that yesterday?
Yeah,
they probably 7 hits scattered yesterday.
4 runs, 7 hits.
Yeah, 4 runs, 7 hits. Not bad. Not bad. But it also doesn't help when you got 3 errors out there in the outfield.
Should have been 4.
Yeah, like that doesn't help. And quite frankly, I look at this series and I say, this series was bound to happen. This type of series was bound to happen.
The Colorado series.
Yes, Colorado series. And even starting off in this Giants series. You know, losing the Colorado series over the weekend, then starting this one off with the Giants. Like, you knew they were bound to go through this stretch is what I'm really saying. You knew they were bound to go through some sort of stretch like this. Would not surprise me if they won today and then lost tomorrow to lose this series. It would not surprise me. It's baseball. It's the law of averages. I'm not panicking. I'm not making any drastic moves. Listen, if they had a better answer for Taijuan Walker, then I'm all for it. I just don't think they are going to overlook the paycheck that they write him every 2 weeks or every month, however they get paid, and the amount of money it costs them to have him on this roster. So he's going to go out there. Guys like Merrifield, you can spot play him here or there. Here's the one thing I'll say about the utility/role players. The more they play, the more they usually show you why they are utility/role players.
And not everyday players.
Yeah, not everyday players. So you can catch one of these guys in sort of a hot zone, and they can play well for you, hit well for you. But you start having him out there every game, 4 at-bats every game. That average usually comes back to where it makes sense.
Wasn't he an all-star last year or 2 years ago with Merrifield? 2 years ago?
Last year, I believe.
Yeah. Well, I guess the fact that the only offer he had out there was 1 year. He only signed 1 year here, 1 year with the Phillies for $8 million.
1 year, $8 million.
Probably says something about it. But it is, I don't know. The Walker thing, money or no money, you think about what it costs you. First of all, they're paying him the money anyway. So whether he pitches or he doesn't pitch, they're paying him the money anyway.
Sure.
I say, what does it cost you to run him out there? Like, how many games is it going to cost him?
Well, this is the first game
season?
it cost him a game.
This is the first time.
Yeah, this is the first time it cost him a game.
Do you imagine it'll stay that way?
No.
Okay.
But I will say this. What are they, 25-11 or 25-12 in his starts? So they win the majority of his starts. And I'm not saying it's due to him. I'm just saying, for whatever reason, maybe the team's psyche says we need to hit today. Like, we know we need to score some runs. So that's what it is. Yeah, listen, I'm not arguing that Taijuan Walker should be out there. There's nothing to argue that point. I'm just saying I know they're going to continue to run him out there, and I understand it. They're not going to run him out there in the postseason. So when you talk about them trusting them as a true, legitimate title-contending team, with him in the rotation. Well, you have to be able to get through the regular season with a 5-man rotation. Like you have to. So he's really just another arm out there that they have to roll out there. When the postseason comes, they've already shown you that they won't go to him, that they'll use a 3-man rotation.
I feel disrespected as a fan by Taijuan Walker pitching. I swear, it feels like a waste of my time watching him play. The fact that they've won the game,
except when the teams hit well. When the team hit well is when he's out there.
It's less annoying when the team hits well.